Here you cut all these pretty tiny squares. It always looks so nice if you sew something with tiny squares. You place them nicely, but how do you sew them together? I have to admit this method changes everything. You take super lightweight fusible interfacing. The interfacing is just fusible from one side. And then you place your squares nicely as you did before onto the fusible side of the interfacing. Then you cut off the excess interfacing and fuse the squares to the interfacing, meaning you just press them with a warm iron. Then you fold the first row right sides together and stitch with a 1/4 inch seam allowance from the back. I like to use my 1/4 inch seam allowance foot because that just makes it so much easier to have a proper 1/4 inch seam allowance. Stitch your rows all the way to the end. Once you're done sewing all of your seams, the next goal is you need to open the seam allowances because the goal is to press them all open. So you can cut off a tiny bit with scissors, or you can use a rotary cutter. Of course, you don't have to do it freestyle. You can also use a ruler. Just make sure you only cut off a tiny bit. Once you're done cutting off the top of your seam allowance, you press them open. And this is what it should look like. And now we're folding the other rows. Again, right sides together, and again we stitch it with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. It will make your life a lot easier if you're using the 1/4 inch foot for your sewing machine. And again, you're stitching all the way through. Once you're done stitching all the rows, it's time to open the seam allowances again from the back. This means you need to cut off the top tiny bit of your seam allowances so you can press them open. You do this either with scissors, just like before, or with a rotary cutter, or you can also use your seam ripper. Once you're done, press the seams open, and that's it. All perfectly sewn tiny squares.